King news, my lovely, wonderful people. Omoyele Sowore throws one at Tinubu. He says Nigerians are in for a big trouble which they are not even aware of. He said the current occupant of Nigerian presidential villa knows how to violate human rights without people knowing. So it's worse that they are violating your right, but you don't even know that your right is being violated. You are there watching and your right is being, taken away from you. They do it with impunity and they don't care. He says, so this is what is happening and you cannot begin to imagine how things have been. He says, so this is what is going on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Omoyele Sowore said, it is important that everybody understands this and know who Tinubu really is. Current occupants of Nigerian presidential villa knows how to violate human rights without people knowing, Sowore said, is very subtle and deceitful. According to him, the present occupants of leaders in Nigeria are formerly human rights defenders, making it easy for them to know how to violate people's rights without them knowing. Mr. Omoyele Sowore, a human rights advocate and candidate of the African Action Congress AAC in the 2023 presidential election, has alleged that those in position of power in Nigeria are capable of violating human rights without any trace for people to detect. Sowore said this about Tinubu. He said he used to fight for the good of the people. Today is the one who wants to live in luxury at the expense of the people. He said this on Thursday while speaking at Amnesty International Nigeria media on human rights in Lagos. According to him, the present crop of leaders in Nigeria are formerly human rights defenders, making it easy for them to know how to violate the rights of the people without them knowing. He said in Nigeria, the problem is that those who are in power now have come to capture power. Look at them. Look at the tendencies. They have come to build a whole dynasty from Nigeria. I am talking about the current occupant of Aso Rock, Tinubu, and the rest. And what is more difficult, really, is what I have to say is that they understand human rights to the point that they can violate the right without you even knowing. These people who are in Aso Rock used to be human rights fighters. Supposedly, they are the ones who are now fighting democracy for themselves. Sowore also berated the attack on and harassment on the institution of Amnesty International and individuals who whose vocal advocacy for the rights of the people has been violated. He continued, I had a notification from my phone when I was arriving here and I looked at it. The notification on my phone is a reason we should be worried. And it reminding me that about a year ago, a woman in Abuja addressed the press that they wanted to burn down an Amnesty International office. Till today, nobody has questioned such a bizarre attack on an institution like Amnesty International. Nobody has questioned it. Sowore warned that with the current set of leaders in the country, there is tendency that attack against humanity, protests would not end anytime soon. Look at what a governor of a state is doing to the people, and yet nobody is saying anything to label which ought not to be. These are the kind of people we have in this country. Things must change, and it must change now. So that's Omoyele Sowore telling us, some of the things that are happening and why we cannot afford, to be silent and quiet in a time and a day such as this, when a lot more is going on, when people are trying to understand, okay? People are trying to understand what all this is about. Sowore said, the crop of people that we have there, they will do it. You will not even know that is what they are doing. You will not even have a clue. These are the set of people. These are the kind of people we have in leadership. And in case you want things to be different, you'll be surprised that these are the people who have come in, and all they are doing is to ensure that they get as much as they can in order for them to be the one, who takes on and who gets whatever they can get. And so it has become very important that every single person understand this. It is important. Well, anyway, my people, we just have to continue to pray for this country. We all know what is happening. We all know what's happening. And indeed, if we want this country to experience, a different perspective, we will all have to ensure that we do everything, humanly speaking, possible. Okay? We just have to ensure that we rise up. Okay? And people, if there is any time in our history where every single person will have to speak up and ensure that the right thing is done, is now. Is now. Amnesty International is one of the organizations that holds to account some of the activities that they do. But guess what? They have also making Amnesty International, into a den where they can also manipulate and control. This is what they do. This is how they go about it. Nigerians, it is time. It is time. How can we be spending so much billions on SUVs, the most expensive SUVs, currently speaking? Okay, the most expensive SUVs, currently speaking. Can't they get, a less, even the one for 30 million? Must it be the one for 160 million? Then only the president wants 6 billion for his own SUVs. For the first lady, 1.5 billion for her own SUVs. These are the things going on. These are some of the things happening. And if really you want any form of change or truth to be manifested, it is now more than ever before. We can't continue like this. We can't continue like this. Amnesty International has become, a place where they also want to manipulate. And why they're asking the media, to expose, human violations. What are they doing? What are they doing? They are making sure that they are the ones who are in charge, who takes whatever comes, with it. It is terrible, but that's what's happening. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye-bye.